Okay, guys, I'm getting a lot of questions about where the link is and where all of the assignments are. But again, this is what we talked about on Monday. And you need to keep up with the assignments because, just like I said on Monday, that they are due on Friday at 2:30. Because we're on online schooling, it's not about 11:59 anymore because you have the entire week, and so after 2:30, that's when I have to start grading them to get it done and completed in the week. So the first assignment here is analyzing speeches. If you would open this document, this is essentially your instructions. It's kind of walking you through what you're supposed to be doing as far as going through the assignments and the speeches. So when this comes up, what makes a speech an argument? How did the author's rhetoric evoke a response from the audience? This assignment will show, and then it goes through all of those. It explains what a rhetoric is. Now on Tuesday or Wednesday, I had a couple people asking about what rhetoric is. So I added this material here, this video rhetorical analysis explained. You can just click on that. It goes straight to a YouTube video and kind of just breaks down what rhetoric is. If you continue going, here it says procedure. Browse and choose a speech from the following website on Tuesday and on Wednesday. So you're doing the same thing. A lot of you guys were asking questions about, what is speech 2? When you click on this, you have to make sure that you are choosing speech, what you're doing. Hold on, let me put that on silent. You're doing the same thing for speech 2 as you are for speech 1. You're going to complete that handout. Then this handout is actually analyzing those speeches. You're explaining, you're trying to make sure that you understand everything that speaker is talking about. So if I click on speech 2, it brings up this handout. And a lot of people are asking me, requesting access. If you can't access this handout, what you're going to do is you just make a copy of the document and then rename it, and it becomes your document. Here it says delivered by famous speech. The biggest question I got on this was, what is the content? So the content is just the content of that speech. There's 100 speeches on that list. You're telling me what the title is. You're telling me who's delivered it, when they delivered it, and what was the occasion of their delivery. Like, why did they have to give that speech? You answer these questions and then you just submit that. So you're going to submit that too. You can see right now in this class I have 13 people have submitted speech 1, whereas speech 2 I have 7 people have done that. You're going to decide between speech 1 and speech 2 which one you want to write an essay about, and then you open this outline. The outline is designed for you to answer this question. This question becomes your thesis statement. So you're saying one of those speeches is worthy of being the top 100 speeches of all time. And you're going to tell me why it is one of those speeches. So you list your reason and then your support, like evidence. So you might say it's because they use repetition, because it was an inaugural speech. It's very memorable because the time period, the audience, maybe you just stay with rhetorical questions, or sorry, rhetorical devices, and you say, since they used rhetorical devices so well, loaded words, repetition, and parallelism, then your support is, you're going to point those out in that essay. So the easiest thing to do from here is just to make a copy of this and then submit your outline to the assignment. I have 7 people that have already turned it in. If you saved it, made a copy of it, then that becomes your essay. Your essay is, like, I've already attached the rubric so you know what you're looking for. We've talked about this. But if you saved a copy of your outline, then you can just reformat it, change it, add a couple of sentences, and it becomes your essay. And then that is due at 2:30 every assignment was given at Monday at 2:30. I'm getting a lot of people asking me about late passes as well. I don't normally do late passes in quarter 4, and that's just because we don't have a lot of assignments. With this, you have an entire week up to this point. Friday is not usually the day to, like ask, how do I do this? You've got to be looking forward at the beginning of the week to figure out what you're going to have to turn in, and then you start working on it early. I address all the questions that I can. If you send it to me in email until 2:30 or 3, I answer your emails as quick as I can. Otherwise, if you send me a text on Remind or Instagram, then I usually have access to that after school hours. But I don't have a lot of, like, I can't attach certain things to you. That's just like a one-on-one. Someone requested me to go live today. I can go live, but essentially it's like 1:40 right now, and the assignments are due at 2:30. I'm not really sure what I could say at this point that would help you out. If you haven't yet started your outline, how you're going to complete that essay. So again, this is kind of what we're doing. And this is what we will be doing for next week, well, the week after spring break as well. If you have questions or you need me to go live even after this, like send me a request or tell me in a DM or post something that what you want me to talk about, and then I can set up a Zoom meeting so that you can come in if you need. If you want to discuss with me, or if you just want me to go live so you can text me some questions, I could do that. I'm going to put this up on the YouTube channel, and then I will post it in the Google Classrooms as well. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. We need to be better at asking questions earlier in the week, because Fridays are more like formatting and submitting. Google Classroom does glitch a little bit if everybody's doing it at the same. I think like the nation is doing it so much that it has caused it to glitch. If it glitches on your phone and you can't access something that you did before, just shut your phone off, shut the app off, turn it right back on, and it should work fine. That's been what a lot of other people have been doing. Again, get back with me if you need something. Here as much as possible. So I look forward to hearing from you.